MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to downtown San Diego and Petco Park. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Colorado Rockies and the San Diego Padres. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. In now is Lorenzo Cain, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Center fielder number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Cain on his way to second. And he's going to try for 3 right out of the chute tonight. And he'll get there as he kicks off the ball game with a triple. Now batting, Daniel Robertson. RBI chance early on here with a man at third following the leadoff triple.
Robertson.
First pitch of the at-bat. And the changeup is way low that time. Harold, this Padres team, as they take the field here tonight, they come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix it.
And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And the run will score as the Rockies stake themselves to an early 1-0 lead. And he'll get in there safely.
Third baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Mike Moustakas stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. And Kinsler will flip it on to first for out number 1. Now at the plate, Ian Desmond. The average on the season sits right at .290 to begin the day. Ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Hit to short. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
Catcher.
Striding into the box, Kyle Schwarber. He's got that average up over the .290 mark to begin play. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another? And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike. Gene Segura standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Gene Segura.
That's popped up out towards short right field. Robertson onto the grass, but it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And there's one away now. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Harold, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Inside and low, 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. 3-1 now.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up too late, and it's full now at 3-2. The pitch. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The next 3-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. So coming to the plate, Hunter Renfroe. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year.
Renfroe.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, and he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make. Ready now, Russ Hoskins. He'll lead it off against Steven Matz.
Russ Hoskins.
left side. Bronco fields it cleanly. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season, so perhaps a hit or two in this one could put him up over the top. Off the plate and low here, ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Well, the first two pitches are interesting. Both away from the left-hander. Will he bust him back in and challenge him? It's going to be a good at-bat to watch.
Reyes will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Shortstop.
Stepping up to the plate, Paul Dejan. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Kinsler's there for it. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Coming to the plate now, Edwin Encarnacion. And he's been really amazing to follow all year long as he continues to flirt with a 400 season at this point. Drilled on the ground to short, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. With that, the inning opens with the Padres getting their leadoff man on base. Now in the box, Maikel Franco. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. And this is on the ground to short, could be two. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. So digging in now, Franklin Reyes.
Franklin.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
Well, I don't know how he missed that pitch. That ball's in the zone a long time, but he missed it. I guess that happens.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
That's a nice spot down below the knees, but that's a low call.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus and making some good pitches.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Grounded down the third baseline. And past Moustakas down the line. It's a fair ball. And they are on the board as the run scores from second to make this a 2-1 game now. Settling in now, Jorge Alfaro, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he will somehow keep his eye on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number one. Standing in, Colin Cowgill. And it's been a great season for him so far with the bat in his hands. He's got the average up over 340 here entering play. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. On the ground up the middle. And that is through into center field. A base hit. Long throw to third. Coming to the plate now, Steven Matz. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball one. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's in there. Base hit. Reyes is on his way home. In to score the runner from second. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a one-out double. Digging in for his second at-bat, Gene Segura. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
I like that take right there. I know it's a strike, but man, they're making him work. He's been struggling early, and now they're making him work even more. You got to stay within your game plan and be patient, and I think this is a good plan right now.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Well, this veteran pitcher lets you know right away what his game plan is. Fastball inside. He's trying to take away that inside part of the plate to open up the...
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ian Kinsler. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Ian Kinsler.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Hoskins ranging into the outfield, and that's the third out. Now at the plate, Chad Bettis. 9-1-2 due up.
The pitcher, number 35, Chad Bettis.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Here for it is Segura to make the play. One gone. Ready for another chance. Lorenzo Cain. Second at bat for him here. He tripled and later scored to lead off the ball game. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Cain on his way to second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay, and he's in there at third with a 1-out triple. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Daniel Robertson. Now an off-speed pitch that nearly ran in and got him. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Cowgill moving in. He makes the catch, but here comes the runner from third. Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up. He's in time, and he's cut down at the plate. Digging in to try it again. Hunter Renfroe. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it. Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
3-0 pitch on its way. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
That's the third slider in a row, and I'm going to tell you what, I think he'll probably throw 4 and maybe 5 if he needs it.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Calling for it, Moustakas, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So one gone in the inning for Edwin Encarnacion. Here comes the first pitch. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. 1-1 now to Encarnacion. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Michael Franco is on deck. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Third inning here, already 4-2 our score. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Striding in once again, Michael Franco. Into the windup and the pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
And the pitch. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Cain is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Mike Moustakas.
And he is going to have extra bases to start the 4th. Moustakas will take the turn and hit for second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Standing in, Ian Desmond. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. And he lays off there, 1-0. For Moustakas, he's credited with double number 11 so far this year. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Cowgill moving in. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Kyle Schwarber. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Cowgill has it in his tracks. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
First baseman number 19.
Stepping into the box, Russ Hoskins. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Into the box now, Franklin Reyes. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a flare out to left center. Coming in is Blackman. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away.
Up next for the
Stepping in, Jorge Alfaro. He popped out in his first trip. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Number 5.
Into the box, Colin Cowgill. He singled his last time up. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
Well, Matt, if I used the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning, didn't look good. But now he's starting to settle in a little bit better. He may be able to get through this thing.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Here's Charlie Blackman now. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Left fielder, Charlie Blackman.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Here it comes. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. The tag, and he is out. Stepping into the box,
11,
Paul Dejan comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a ball line foul as that's in the seats over the Padre dugout. The 0-1 delivery. Hit out towards second. Kinsler down on the ground. Wow. In now, Chad Bettis. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Bettis.
Into the windup and the pitch. To short. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Digging in, Steven Matz. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Steven Matz.
Sent on the ground out to second. To his right, Robertson, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Now batting,
Gene Segura standing in. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
4 runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ball game for the Padres. This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
Pitch out. Nothing doing.
1-0.
4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Kane is under it. 2 down. Digging in once again, Hunter Renfroe. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And a dive, but he's back. He's set, and the pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Segura rounds the corner and is headed home. In to score is the runner from first. Edwin Encarnacion now. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Encarnacion.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. And a whiff at a good slider that time. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. That's in there. Base hit. Renfro rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Maikel Franco is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs. Ready once again, Franklin Reyes. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
3-0 count. Here it comes. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Jorge Alfaro. 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Swing and a liner. That's in there. Base hit. 1 run is scored. And the second run will score as well. Digging in, Colin Cowgill. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Evan Scribner is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Evan Scribner.
First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0.
No strike.
Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he misses 2-1. Swinging a soft liner. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He's tripled twice already in this ball game.
Center fielder number 6, Lorenzo
Hot
Cain.
shot to third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Daniel Robertson. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Renfro is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Digging in and looking for more, Mike Moustakas. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Ready for another shot now. Steven Matz getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. 0-1 count and the pitch. A ball hit hard to the left side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. Ready for another chance? Gene Segura. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. This is line to left. And that'll get down for a base hit. Digging in once again, Ian Kinsler. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1.
Matt, I just think he's pitching scared. Look, He's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
Reined in. They'll force it up to second, and they do get the out there. Digging in to try it again, Hunter Renfroe. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Renfroe.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Now a ball pulled deep down the left field line, but it's going to be a foul ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that is off the wall. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Ready once again, Edwin Encarnacion. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one.
Encarnacion.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's way up there to the top of the Western Metal Building. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Maikel Franco. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Chris Russin gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A tough sinker on the inside corner. Hit the other way out toward right field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Stepping up to the plate, Franklin Reyes. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Now a check swing on the pitch inside, but he definitely broke the plane, and that's the first strike. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
I like that check swing. He started to offer at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
Popped up. Robertson is there for it, and that's the 3rd out. Standing in, Ian Desmond. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point.
Desmond.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And the changeup is way low that time. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Hit sharply on the ground. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit. At the plate, Russ Hoskins. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. Calling for it, Cowgill. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Now at the plate, Charlie Blackmon. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Hit hard back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Now to the plate, Paul Dejan. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. He's set. Here it comes. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Ball 1. 2 runs, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Pulled the string on him there as this is popped up. Back behind second. And Segura will make the catch, and that ends the. Digging in, Jorge Alfaro. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Jorge Alfaro.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So stepping in, Colin Cowgill. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. High fly ball out to straightaway center. After it is Kane. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. In now, Steven Matz. 4th plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. Line towards center field. Kane is there, and how about that? A 3-pitch in. Now at the plate, Chris Russin. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Sierra is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. 8th inning underway here with a curveball that's taken for a ball 1-0. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Center fielder number 6.
Stepping into the box, Lorenzo Cain. He's tripled twice already in this ball game. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will. Up into the corner now. A fair ball. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. Digging in, Daniel Robertson.
Daniel Robertson.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his 2nd double of the ball game. And the run is in to score from second, and he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Now batting.
The third baseman, Mike
Moustakas.
Way in front of a great slider that time. Padres are going to get something going out in the bullpen now as a left-hander has stood up to throw. And this is on the ground for Kinsler at second. Throw gets him, 2 down. Stepping in, Ian Desmond. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Right side, hit hard. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. Digging in, Kyle Schwarber trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Grounded to the right. What a stop by Kinsler. He goes to first. Touché, sir. Wade Davis comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Wade Davis.
Now batting, Gene Segura. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now the pitch. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far.
Baseman, Ian Kinsler.
Couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike 1. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Here it comes on 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. The 0-2 once more. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit. Settling in now, Hunter Renfroe.
Right
2 doubles
fielder,
for him to this point in the
Hunter
game. Good
Renfroe.
lead there at second. Here's the pitch. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Trying to pick things up where he left off.
baseman,
Edwin
number
Encarnacion.
10.
It's been a
Edwin
nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
This is where you really got to focus with runners on base. You got a 2-0 count. You have a tendency to get a little anxious thinking you can drive somebody in. Stay focused. Get your pitch.
There's one. But one's all they get as the run scores. Into the box, Michael Franco. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Hit hard to third. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Stepping in,
Leading off for
Hoskins.
Colorado.
No hits in 3
baseman.
tries. Matt Strom comes on to
Hoskins.
start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with.
Now pitching for the Padres.
This is hit
Number
down the right
64.
field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Grounded to first. Fielded by Encarnacion. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, number 11.
At the plate, Paul Dejan. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Alfaro has a play, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. And guys, the Padres got a great performance in the win tonight by the play of this man, Edwin Encarnacion. Can't ask for much more. He's our tops player of the game.
Hey, you could probably
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to downtown San Diego and Petco Park. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Colorado Rockies and the San Diego Padres. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. In now is Lorenzo Cain, and we are set for
Leading off tonight
baseball.
for Colorado, center fielder Lorenzo Cain.
And underway downtown tonight as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Harold, this Padres team, as they take the field here tonight, they begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
In the second spot.
Now at the plate, Ian Desmond. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Cowgill going back on it, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. And for Desmond, he's at second with his 9th two-base hit of the year. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Ready on 0-2. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
What, hold up on a 2-strike changeup right there? That's a nice piece of hitting. You know you're looking for a fastball, 2 strikes, and adjust. But the changeup, the hold up on, nice job.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Renfroe moving to his left. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone.
Batting fourth.
Into the box, Russ Hoskins. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. In there, 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Boy, he's barely still alive. That's a nice check swing right there. 2 strikes, 2 outs, and he's still hanging in there. Now you take a
sliding stop by Kinsler. Got him. Gene Segura standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Gene Segura.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Got a piece. It's 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now. 3-2. In the on-deck circle, Ian Kinsler. He'll hit next. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game. So striding in, Ian Kinsler. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Well, that's 2 impressive fastballs. 2 mid-90s fastballs just reaching back saying, I dare you to hit it. Finds himself in a nice 0-2 count now.
Here it comes, 0-2. And Kinsler swings and misses here as he's gone on strikes for out number 1. So coming to the plate, Hunter Renfroe. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Now a throw over, and the runner back safely. And again a throw, runner back safely. The 1-0 delivery. High in the air out to center field. Cain is under it. He gets there to put it away, and tagging is the runner from first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Edwin Encarnacion now. And he's been really amazing to follow all year long as he continues to flirt with a .400 season at this point. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside, the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Two out here and a runner at second. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly a sitting fastball ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Third baseman, Mike.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Lifted in the air to center. And Kane will make the catch, and the side is retired. Digging in, Kyle Schwarber. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Bounce to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Batting 6.
Coming to the plate now, Paul Dejan, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. That is fouled away. 1 ball and 1 strike. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Went to the slider to try and get him to chase, but it's full now, 3-2. Charlie Blackmon will be next. Grounded to third. On to first, and there were 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Charlie Blackmon. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season, so perhaps a hit or 2 in this one could put him up over the top. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Franklin Reyes will match up with Tyler Glass now to lead off the inning.
Franklin Reyes.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Three and 0 now. Jorge Alfaro waits on deck. 3-0 count. Here it comes. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. Into the box now, Jorge Alfaro. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Well, that last half inning seems to have taken it out of him. He has come out and just thrown 5 straight balls to start this inning. Not the way he wanted to get things started.
On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play. Ready now, Colin Cowgill. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Line toward right center. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Into the box now, Jordan Lyles, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Hit on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one.
Daniel Murphy.
This is hit softly to third. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth.
Standing in, Tyler Glasnow. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Third inning, no score to this point. And here's a ball hit in the air. Under it is Franco, and that's out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lorenzo Cain. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Digging in for his second at bat, Gene Segura. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Gene Segura.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and the Friars are into the hit column. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Second baseman, Ian
He's set
Kinsler.
and the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Here it is on 3-1. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
In time as he just gets the tag down.
Up next for the Padres.
Digging in to try it again, Hunter Renfroe. He flew out in his last at-bat. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Cain is under it, and the inning is over. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Ian Desmond. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Riding in once again, Mike Moustakas comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
First baseman, Russ Hoskins.
Russ Hoskins will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Now a slider misses, and that pushes the count to 3-1.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. They walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Ready for another chance? Kyle Schwarber. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. shot toward right center. In there, a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Now in the box,
11,
Paul
shortstop,
Dejan.
Paul
2 men on, 2
Dejan.
away here in the 4th. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Lined hard toward right center. And that is down for extra bases, as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. And the runner from third crosses the plate. The relay, and the second run will score, as that makes it a 2-0 ball game. Here's Charlie Blackmon.
Left fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
First delivery to him on the way. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
He's been great on the mound up until this inning, and yeah, he and his guys are behind.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. So stepping in, Edwin Encarnacion reached
Leading off
base
for the
via the
Padres.
walk in his first plate
First
appearance.
baseman, Edwin Encarnacion.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Kane is under it. 1 out. So digging in
Third
now,
baseman, number
Michael
7.
Franco. So
Mike
far,
Carroll.
0 for 1 with a
Franco.
flyout. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
Well, he is working fast, and he wants that quick inning, just throwing a lot of strikes. Right now, 0-1. Again, I think he comes right after him and makes him swing the bat.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And a fair ball as this will head out toward the 322 sign in right. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Now batting.
At the
Left
plate,
fielder,
Franklin Reyes. First pitch of the at-bat. It's a swinging bunt up the line. He's got it. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. At the plate,
Now
Jorge
batting,
Alfaro hit it hard
catcher,
but lined out in his first
Jorge
at-bat.
Alfaro.
Swinging a looper to left. Blackmon over to his left. Oh, what happened there? It falls in. And they are on the board as the run scores from second to make this a 2-1 game now. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Settling in now, Colin Cowgill, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Blackmon is under it, and that retires the side. Now at the plate, Daniel Murphy comes into this
Leading off
at-bat
for
0 for
Colorado.
1 in the ballgame.
Second baseman, Daniel
And
Murphy.
the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
The pitcher number 56.
Digging in now, Tyler Glasnow. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off, even if you know it's coming. Look, 2-strike slider on the back foot. That's a classic pitch, but he did a nice job of laying off it.
And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The center fielder.
In now is Lorenzo Cain.
Cain.
He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And he'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball one. Swing and a line drive, but foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Here it comes. Liner towards second. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. And with 2 away, that means Ian Desmond will hit here.
Now batting,
digging in, Ian Desmond. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. And a slider tails outside for ball one.
No doubt this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice. And
meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. The 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Now at the plate, Jordan Lyles. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Alex Dickerson.
Number 71, Alex Dickerson.
And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. Here's the pitch. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Here it comes. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Hoskins scoops it up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Gene Segura standing in. Last time through was a base hit. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a flare out toward right center. And that'll get down for a base hit. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. From the belt, kicks and deals. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Kane going back to the track, but he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double. Digging in once again, Hunter Renfroe. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. 1-0 count. Here it is. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Kane is under it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And this will get into the books as a sac fly and an RBI, and we are tied at 2. Stepping in, Edwin Encarnacion to try to bring in that second run of the inning from third with 2 down. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. The set and the 1-0 pitch. That misses. 2-0.
Hey, now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful. You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Third baseman, number 7.
Ready for another shot now. Maikel Franco. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Murphy has got it, and the side is retired. Garrett Richards will come out and take.
Now pitching for the Padres.
Third baseman Mike Moustakas. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Striding in once again, Russ Hoskins, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball that gets up at 100 miles an hour. Just have to be ready to swing.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Scooped up. They'll force it up to second, and they do get the out there. But no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first. Ready for another chance? Kyle Schwarber. A hit in 2 tries so far. Ripped down the first base line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Trying to pick things up where he left off.
Shortstop, Paul DeJong.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
And they get the double play at third. Ready for another shot now. Franklin Reyes comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Franklin Reyes.
Hit down the third base line. This is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard on the ground towards short, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Digging in once again, Jorge Alfaro. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And he will get there to make the running catch as that ball hung up just a little bit too long. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Colin Cowgill. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And no swing, apparently, ball 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times...
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Pitcher number 43.
Into the box, Garrett Richards. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. Digging in, Gene Segura. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. Here's the 1-0. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-1. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Blackman going back. Gone! Digging in to try it again, Ian Kinsler. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Ian Kinsler.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Well, Matt, this is a big test of his composure. He just gave up 3 runs right there on the previous play, and now you got to take a breath and get yourself back together.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. 3-1. Here it is. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Blackmon going back, and it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Hunter Renfroe. He's got an RBI despite an 0-for-2 effort to this point. Sunhwan Oh, 5'10" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. Kane is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleed. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He'll start things out against Garrett Richards as we get the inning underway. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Daniel Murphy. He started out the evening 0-for-2 so far. Ripped down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. This is on the ground over to first. Encarnacion. It's there. He got him. Standing in, Sunhwan Oh. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Gerardo Parra will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the bases empty. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Well, this is kind of the life of a pinch hitter. You maybe get 1 at bat a game, and it usually comes against a relief pitcher that's absolutely throwing bullets at you.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Kenley Jansen comes on to pitch from the bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the 7th. Edwin Encarnacion is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a spin throw gets him at first. A fine play there for the first out.
Third baseman number 7.
Digging in, Michael Franco. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Fly ball out to right field. Desmond sprinting after it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Ready once again, Franklin Reyes. 1-for-2 on his line so far in the game. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Weak chopper up the line. That's a foul ball. Here it comes. 0-2. Hard hit ball to second. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. On to the 8th here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Called strike at the knees. 1-1.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the 2-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place. He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And another foul ball.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
And that's in there. Base hit. He'll get it into second. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag.
Right fielder.
So striding in, Ian Desmond. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. So one gone for the Rockies here in the 8th. And standing in, the left-handed hitting third baseman, Mike Moustakas. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Now a little looper back up the middle, and that's going to fall. A base hit. Kane rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the runner from second is in to score. At the plate, Russ Hoskins. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Hoskins.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Digging in now. Jorge Alfaro.
Catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Desmond on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So coming to the plate, Colin Cowgill. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy. 0-2. So that was a good job to hold up right there.
Oh, what a stop on the slide. No chance to get him at first. A great effort on that one, but it'll be scored a base hit. Josh Donaldson.
Pinch hitting for the Padres. Number 20, Josh Donaldson.
Hit hard down the line. And this will get by him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Shortstop.
So striding forward now, Gene Segura. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
This is a big spot right here. 2 runners on, and you knew he was going to waste a pitch right there, 0-2. But right now you can still make him chase out of the zone, and you got a chance to get out of this jam.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Ian Kinsler. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. And this is just off the outside corner. Ball 2.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Stepping into the box, Hunter Renfroe. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Jansen's ready. Here it is on 1-0. That's inside. 2-0.
Well, right here, he's definitely worked himself into a very difficult situation. He's got the power hitter at the plate, and you got 2 balls. He's sitting there looking for his pitch to hit. You know he's zeroing in.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Back up the middle and through into center field. A base hit. 1 run is scored. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's an 8-3 ball game. Edwin Encarnacion now. He's 0 for 2 with a couple of walks in this one. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. No contact there from Encarnacion as the count runs to 0-2 on him. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to short. Scooped up on the backhand. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Jose Castillo comes on from
Now pitching for the Padres.
stepping up to the plate. Kyle Schwarber. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Oh, he might have got away with one. Two-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Line toward the gap in left center. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4. Now to the plate, Paul Dejan.
Shortstop, Paul
First
Dejan.
pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch misses the throw down. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Weak roller right side. And he's out at the plate as they cut him down trying to score. Now at the plate, Charlie Blackmon. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Runners on the move for second. Hit to first. The tag, and he is out. And they will put the tag on him. They got him. And with that, the ball game is over. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, just a great all-around performance from him at the plate, as the stats indicate. Ended up with 4 hits, including a home run, so there is no doubt he was instrumental in leading these guys to the victory.
The final line score of our ball game tonight for the victorious San Diego Padres. 8 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Rockies, 3 runs on 9 hits. 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 28 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Petco Park. A sellout 42,000. The Padres thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely. Have a good night.